Get in here tight and friendly.
All right.
A little more.
Friendly.
Hi, everybody.
A little more. Put your chair where your feet is.
If anybody's
All right.
out there in YouTube land.
Hi, YouTube land.
YouTube land. Hello. Hola.
The man with the plan.
Yeah,
right.
we got the hats on.
Bobby's
We're
gonna
ready.
have to watch the comments up there if they start popping up. We'll see.
I'll keep an eye out for comments.
So far, we got 2 people
I'm
streaming.
shady as per usual. I think it's your hat.
Is it? Oh, you can move it. We can pull the light out more.
Yeah. So he's having me move my chair. So get this guy's face out of the deal.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
There we go.
We can only do so much. You're backlit,
This is
but that's
good.
cool. The poster's behind you too. Look how good it looks. Is it weird seeing yourself?
No.
You know what was cool is we
I've
were
been-
watching this in the living room on the TV, this live feed, but there was like a 2-second delay.
Yeah.
So I could pop my head in here and then go out there and see myself pop my head in the door.
Everybody go try that.
No.
We can do that. You
I
guys
run
are
a-
allowed.
I
Like
run
the
around
TV's
all
on
day.
out there.
I like your banner though.
Thank you. We just got that. That's available on our website.
All right.
metalmaidens.org. Yeah, take it all in. This is my office of treasures that I've hoarded away for myself.
I am moving. Looks like getting a house. Yeah.
We'll be going in about a minute early.
And we got a studio space for me. I'm so stoked.
That's what I'm supposed to do, right?
That's right.
So what am I gonna say? This stuff. Yeah, refocus me, boss. You need to refocus.
Better get that mouse out there where you can use it.
Okay. I love Lemmy.
Yeah.
I got to photograph him at Fiddler's Green. The last time he played here, I believe.
Yeah, I missed them. I missed Motorhead. It's one of those acts that I'm just like, never seemed like they'd ever be done. And I just missed my chance.
Okay, so
Just pause.
mic up and then pause at
Right.
the very end.
Right now?
No, mic up now. Wait.
Hello, this is Methylene Blue, and you're listening to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens. And I'm here with my friends Bobby and Mike from Freakies and Blast and Scrap.
It's Blast Danzig, actually.
Blast Danzig.
Look at him. Look at that forelock.
We're also
Wow.
live on YouTube at Resident Rockstar YouTube if you want to go watch us in the live stream and comment and talk to us. But next up, we have a local band from Denver, Colorado. This is Space Corps with their self-titled album or song, Space Corps.
And it's singers like that warrant my chair here, huh?
Wrong shit, wrong button. No, you're fine. But when you hit the play button instead of the force button. So
Oh, that's right.
That's why it took a second.
But I kind of like that it played that little riff.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's cute.
All right. So
Is it playing? Oh, yeah. It's definitely playing.
So yeah,
So
the wrong
complimentary-
drugs.
The complimentary live stream is going with the. So yeah, Space Corps, they're cool.
Yeah. I have an idea for Carnage next year if the lyric approves it. And the reason why they might not is that May the 4th is a big day for a movie theater regardless of Blast and Scrap. But I wanted to do May the 4th Carnage be with you. And it would all be psych rock through prog metal. So focused on a specific kind of
Yeah.
prototypical, Carnage is just as many heavy bands that I think are cool with one less out of town band than there is local. So you could club sandwich the whole way through, right? Forcing people to stick within there because the next band we do know, even if we don't know this one. And
Yeah.
that just typically just get like heavier by the day goes on because that's smart in decibels to not,
Well, yeah. Why don't
dance
we
around.
talk to the YouTube fam about what you guys do exactly. So
Oh, okay.
you run Blast and Scrap,
I
right?
do.
So explain what Blast and Scrap is.
All right. So I am founder and executive director of a very long-winded 501c3 nonprofit called Blast and Scrap, which began as a tool to quit drinking, but legitimately a donation-based showcase center with no alcohol served. It used to be an arts and crafts store called Who Gives a Scrap, all donation recycled, which led to a lot of our initiatives. I found screen printing ink on a rack one day, and now we have a more sustainable screen print program utilizing gently used shirts, new expired screen printing ink, and avoiding sweatshop labor and prison labor and excess pollution in the process. Let's see here. We had a community theater, so repurposed materials, and teenagers are in control of putting together a script.
That's scary.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's everything though, right? Because I'm 40. It's doubtful I'm going to create the next genre of music, but a 13-year-old out there someplace with just the right amount of access in one direction and the right amount of somebody trying to hold them back in another direction, so they break out of there, and that rebellion comes right back again. So it's
yeah, my
essential.
17-year-old would love that kind of program.
That 17-year-old can come and we will make sure that they carpool if they need it or whatever. This isn't very far away.
Let's go in after this song and talk a little bit about that trip that we were just talking about.
Okay.
My nonprofit?
Yeah.
All right.
So what do we got, like 20 seconds left?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I mentioned the theater now, because typically I don't lead with that in a music interview. But yeah.
You go ahead. Just get ready. Hit it at 10. Go ahead. All right.
That was Space Corpse with Space Corpse. You listen to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens here on Third Year Radio. I got Mike from Blast and Scrap. He's one of our sponsors and a charity that with a calendar release party on January 5th will benefit. And he's going to tell us a little bit about Blast and Scrap and what they do. What were we just talking about?
Well, I think we should probably just kind of put ourselves into that last thing you mentioned about the calendar, right? Because you came to us and we're going to be printing that calendar with repurposed materials on a never new unless necessary policy, which is pretty much half of Blast and Scrap, the scrap half, if you will. We put on donation-based events, no one turned away for lack of money. Try to pair as many art forms as possible, no table fee for visual artists, and a reach to bands with little to no experience. You got 3 followers and you just followed our page, and I look at the picture and there's 3 band members. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to ask you to 15 minutes of music yet, and just promise there's no hate speech. I mean, job number 1, no Nazis allowed on the stage, right? But no hate speech, and otherwise just have a direction you're going in. I'm going to try to pair you with somebody of a similar nature, something that they to work a little bit harder. So anyway, I'm a little on track, but somewhere in the middle. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. We do donation-based events. No one turned away for lack of money. We have sustainability efforts like more sustainable screen printing program using gently used shirts and new expired screen printing ink, so you avoid sweatshop labor and prisons and all that.
So that is, how did you come up with the idea to do a recycled screen printing operation?
So we began at a place called Who Gives a Scrap. It was a creative reuse center, all donation recycled arts and crafts store. Wonderful place for a venue, which kind of breaks the awkward when you set up a bunch of arts and crafts supplies. If you're standing there and you don't know what to do, you're gonna paint, right? Anyway, so I'm pushing this like rack to make this stage area, and I saw a bottle of screen printing ink that was donated to the store, half empty, right? And it ended up being that plasma canvas got booked to open for Against Me on New Year's Eve.
Love those guys.
Yeah, and that New Year's Eve show, their screen printer fell through, and it was 3 days till New Year's Eve, and I just thought of this thing, and they, Adrian, she's my oldest friend in Fort Collins, one of the people that knew me when I was really drunk all the time, which I don't drink at all now. So, right. And they were like, you were mentioning this thing. And I was like, yeah, we're like almost ready. And they're like, almost. Can we get it done? And we did. We didn't know how to do 2 colors, but we somehow did. The blood splatter looked different on every shirt, but the main logo made by Nova was the same. So that's really like
the blood splatter on every shirt being different is actually really cool.
It should be that way, right?
Yeah.
I actually, for my old band's name, CB and the GGs, we did country bluegrass blues renditions of punk songs. The person that helped me design it, they had the blood splatter on the two E's because they spelled G's like Jeez, because G.G. Allen's name is Jesus Christ Allen. Just want to be true to form. The blood splattered the exact same way, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to like fix that E. And I didn't get it. I'm like, the blood would be going in a different direction or something. I think it's gotta be different. So they sent it in the other direction. I'm like, all right, now you got to cut out that one strip of blood because it's still too near. I don't know. It frustrates me. Very obsessive.
You got it right. You made a quality product.
I did. It's a decent logo. That's actually good.
So bands can utilize this, right, to get low cost screen printing?
Yeah. So to get our prices for screen printing, you'd probably buy 500 to 1,000 shirts as a seat in your band. If you're going on tour, that's not really smart to do, but you want those prices, right? And by going through us, you don't have to support slavery. Let's just call it what it is. It's fucking slavery. Pardon my French. But we found a way to get people locally to ignore the fact that it still exists. But so do suicide nets in places of China that your fabrics are being made in. So we use gently used shirts that we get from functional eco thrift, both Larimer ARC locations, newly expired screen printing ink from print supply shops that want to support what we do. And in that, we have two options. One, you take the class. We show you what to do. You gain the basics of screen printing knowledge, keep what you make, and then for a little bit more, we'll do it for you because, you don't have to be here. We just want to put the power in the artist's hands.
So nice. You'll actually teach people how to screen print, correct?
It is one of many programs we have that we go by educational plus an affordable product. So you learn the basics of screen printing, you keep the shirts. Scrappy tracking, you produce your own single in real time. You learn how to produce your own single, right? B42s, same deal. You can make a music video, you can make a promo release, you can do a short documentary, PSA for your local business. All these things are well beyond cheaper than anything else you'll have to do, but you walk away and now you know how to do it. So if you can't afford your equipment yet in a year, maybe you can. Maybe you have a newfound knowledge that gets you a job in the industry. Most of it is an access point, a way for you to get tools better than the ones you own, and then be able to create the thing that you would have if you always had the opportunity.
I dig it.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, I guess that'll kind of segue into our next artist here, because I got a couple songs from somebody who recently played for you, right? Poolside at the Flamingo.
Yeah, super nice guys too.
Yeah.
Heavier the music, the nicer the people. By statistic in my experience.
And that show was killer. Yeah. I heard that show was lit.
It's true. And then Gimme Gold, which is Terry from Caustic Soda, who's kind of in different states right now. But Gimme Gold, that's gold.
That's sick.
Better than monetary content.
Better than the concept. I'm in different states right now too.
Well, I mean,
different states of consciousness.
Yeah, man.
Well, once you leave, I don't know if there's anything back, right? It always kind of stays with you.
Yeah, you're always out on the edge. Once you're out on the edge.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, next up we have Poolside at the Flamingo, and I'm gonna play a couple tunes for you by these guys because if you're not familiar, they get real fast.
Yeah,
so this
sweet.
This next one is called A Slow One for the Ladies here on Third Ear Radio.
I wonder if that's ironic.
It might be. Nice.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's great.
The only thing is, without that fill that he and I just did, you would have had the dead spot.
It's true.
So be on the mic while you're reaching over here.
So he not only has a face for radio.
Be on the mic. Yeah, not only I do have a face for radio.
No, he's a handsome gentleman.
I do.
We're live right now.
Back in the day, I was a very handsome man.
You're still a handsome man.
I was referred to as painfully handsome in two different articles.
Well, I just,
Enigma has your picture on his wall.
I got Enigma's picture on my wall.
I just wonder, like 40 years ago, where you're like, well, it's one of two things. I'm either going to be a radio host or Tommy Chong
people.
contest for lookalikes.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Hi viewers.
Hi viewers.
Feel free to comment in the chat down there if
Hi,
you have any
listeners.
questions
Wearing
for Bobby
sunglasses.
or Mike over here. You got your Santa hat face or what?
If you ask me a question online, I will touch on it and then rant in a different direction for 10 minutes. So let's have fun, guys.
Are we gonna need like more music, or is this gonna be enough?
Well, it depends.
If you ever need somebody to talk during the downtime, like I said, you can text me whenever you have a cancellation.
Okay, before we go into Always Sunny in Tijuana, we're gonna have a little chit chat.
Well, this is okay, yeah.
Have ourselves a little chit chat, a little chitty chatty.
I'm gonna hit this.
We got 2 6s, 2 3 3s. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have to get nice and long-winded here on this one.
You're gonna talk a lot.
I'm gonna tell them a story. So let me tell you the story.
You're gonna tell us a
Let
story.
me tell you a story.
Okay. I can do a little bit of talking about how
Talk
We're
about how it works.
how it works, and like we're playing all local music and stuff tonight.
Mhm.
I'll do some talking next. Okay, ready?
Go.
Now?
Mm-hmm. Pause button.
Hello, this is Methylene Blue, and you're listening to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens, and that was Poolside at the Flamingo, White Lies, from their self-titled album.
Where are they from?
They're from Denver.
Oh, are they?
All the bands tonight are from Denver.
Oh,
Didn't
no
I say
way.
that, Bobby?
Oh, right
Did
on.
I say that?
I don't know if you said that or
we
not.
were off air when I said that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But, so, tonight is a very special night because those of you who are listening at home are probably waiting to find out who made it into the Metal Maidens calendar for 2024. But we're not going to tell you right away. First, we're going to talk to Bobby and Mike when he comes back about all the stuff, Freakies, Third Year Radio, Blast and Scrap, the Metal Maidens, and how we all work together. And we're playing all local music tonight. So every band I'm going to play tonight is from this area, Denver or surrounding areas. Poolside just played up at the Lyric in Fort Collins for Blast and Scrap. And it was a killer show. There was people there. I saw lead singer from Legion was there.
Wow.
And Sierra White was there. And all kinds of people were there. It was an amazing show. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later with Mike. But let's talk a little bit about the calendar contest and how that works. So the calendar contest has been going on for a while. If you're not familiar, it's been, I think this is our 10th or 11th year, possibly, doing the calendar. And it started, I think, back when Mike's back. Christabel and Danica won the first ever calendar contest. I believe it was the first ever calendar contest. It's been a long time. And they tied. And so out of that, we got the positions. So first place, Iron Maiden of the Year. Second place, Metal Maiden of the Year. And third place, Maiden of the Year, came from that very first calendar release show. And over the years, we've perfected this process. But basically what happens is you enter. A group of judges takes a look at your entries and determine whether or not you're able to go on to the next round. And then you get into the online portion and you go on to the next round and you have to compete online for 3 days to get enough votes to get into the actual calendar. And then after that, the judges, again, take a look at your votes, verify them, make sure that they're all legit and not, somebody just voting for themselves over and over and over again. And they look at your profiles. They go and they look at all your photos. They look at how hard you promoted the show and how many people you got to engage with you. And from that, we determine who gets in the calendar. And that's what you're all waiting to hear tonight, is who gets in the calendar this year. These guys have seen it. You guys have seen it.
I know, man.
I'm your obstacle.
I know the truth.
These guys have seen it already. They know what's coming. And Mike said they're going to print it for us, so he's going to get real familiar with it.
You're going to be abiding by never do unless necessary policy so that you don't have, extra pollution for no reason just because people got to make things to sell things. That seems stupid.
Yeah, we're going to band together in this horrible economy and make it happen so that you guys have the most beautiful and talented metal contestants on your wall all year round representing Denver and surrounding areas. And this year we had contestants from all over the country. We had Florida, Arizona, Wyoming, Oregon.
Yeah, man.
Am I missing any?
No, and a bunch from all over Colorado.
No.
Wyoming and Colorado, yeah.
Guam.
Oh, I think we got hits in Guam, but no, we didn't have any contestants there.
I dig some hits in Guam, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys are great. Oh my god.
What else we got? What do we want to tell them about? Let's
Well,
tell
we're
them
gonna
about
make
some
some
stuff.
t-shirts too. All right.
You're
You're gonna make us some t-shirts
make
too,
some
right?
t-shirts too.
Nice.
And bring a bunch of Narcan, fentanyl test strips, and condoms because that's what we do, free, of charge for every show.
Because
That's
you
what we
need
roll.
that. You
Because
need
friends
that
don't let
stuff.
friends overdose, and you don't know. That's
Yeah.
like that's a thing. It's not even like I would have tried to do lace drugs, and I was still doing a bunch of drugs. But like you could not try to do them, and that's what happens. It's like when we were kids, and they're like, they're gonna lace your weed. Nobody laces your weed. It costs more money to do so.
Yeah, right.
But if you have crap coke, stepped on 10 times, they might be like, oh, well, I put a little bit of fentanyl. Not chemists.
No.
Logic.
back in my day, back in the
Distilleries.
back in the olden days, chemists were making the drugs.
Yeah,
Now anybody with a YouTube channel and a pop bottle can make the drugs.
Totally.
You know what I mean? So it's
they're not exactly making the wall sound for live music while making the drugs. Though,
Yeah.
nowadays, right? That's what you're saying.
yeah. So it's
A little bear.
kind of heavy. Kind of heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Blast and Scrap, they've
That's a
got our
Grateful Dead
back.
reference on a metal show. Y'all like it now?
Hey man, it happens.
Were we just talking about how Queen is like the Grateful Dead of like all
In the
genres?
obsessive fan base, there's a
Yeah.
few of them, right? Where it's like they could like hate their fan base and like they just won't go away no matter how hard they try. You know, it's like,
Mhm.
they'll take all the abuse and just keep coming back.
well, yeah, it pays the bills to have annoying fans.
My
It's
friend,
true, they
my
are
friend
lovely.
Peter went through that with his band. Yeah, it was heavy, man.
Yeah.
it bummed
Peter
him
Green?
out.
Yeah.
And he
Fleetwood Mac was different after him anyway.
Fleetwood Mac. Oh
Yeah,
my
Peter Green.
God. Yeah, no, I was.
This
thinking
is a
of
metal
Peter-
show,
I was
guys.
thinking of Peter Steele from Blood Type of Negative.
Yeah,
That's more on. That's
Yeah.
more on. That's a
There's
little
a little
goth
more on
metal.
brand.
That's
Yeah.
like, didn't those guys just make Typo Negative so they could get laid by the goth girls?
Actually, what happened was Peter had signed a 5-record deal with Roadrunner,
Yeah.
and he put out his first metal album because he was a metal guy.
Well, what was the album? What was the band he was in right before that? Like
Yeah.
right now.
And it
Full
flopped.
Rough Nature, yeah.
Yeah, and it flopped, and so they told him, "Go remake yourself and come back and give us our 4 more albums, and nobody's going to record with you."
He's
And
8 foot
so
tall
he-
and spooky.
And so he did the goth thing, and he made
And it
this
worked.
whole album where he was actually making fun of goth people, and it went platinum. And then the next one went gold, and then the next one went platinum. And finally, he got out of the contract. He did the albums, and he was going to go make a metal album, and he died.
Yeah. it's
Sad
tragic.
story, man. Sad
The world lost
story.
a great musician, a great public
Whoa.
figure.
And he never
What
got
a
a chance.
voice though, too. So
You guys-
recognizable.
Have you guys heard the band that came out of the other members?
No,
Pale Horse Named Death. What's up, guys? I love you.
Pale
They're
Horse Named
awesome.
Death.
A Pale
Well,
Horse
let's get
Named
with
Death.
them, man. Let's find out about them.
When you look them up, and we'll talk about them. We'll play some on the future. You guys send me
Yeah.
some MP3s. You know, you have my email.
That whole spoof thing can happen though, right? Like Fight for Your Right. Beastie Boys was like making fun of jocks to a degree.
It blew
And then
up.
It blew up, and then they were the party band.
Well,
Yeah.
what about
That's like-
Spinal Tap?
Yeah, I mean, well,
They had some hits.
Those great tunes.
True.
They had some
Those are some
hits,
great
man.
tunes.
You know what I mean? It happens, you know?
Speaking of bands, let's talk about the bands that are going to be playing our calendar release at the
Yeah.
Crypt on
Oh,
January
yeah. Who is
5th.
it?
So we've got headlining the show Human Paint, and we're going to play them tonight.
I know those guys, man. They're
sweetie
cool.
pies.
You got to talk to them on the radio. You've
Those
played them a few times,
I've
right?
had them a
couple
few times.
We're going to have to come back.
3, I think. They played 2 separate Fort Carnage festivals the last 2 years. But again, so genuinely nice, sweet people. And like as somebody who works in live music, you hang on to those people.
Yeah.
They're talented, so they deserve all the stage time anyway, right? But if they're also like adorably lovable, then
Mhm.
adorably lovable.
Yeah, I'll put them on as many times as I can without oversaturating the market, so they actually,
You're gonna ruin their
serve justice.
reputation as like a brutal death metal band.
But
right
that's
now.
the dichotomy, because I mean, sometimes a little too nice. Like my drummer is a little bit too wholesome, where you're like, he's probably a serial killer, because like
Probably a serial killer.
No, that's what they always
Too
say. That's what they always say.
You suspect it.
What was your neighbor like? Oh, he was so polite and so quiet.
Yeah,
See, everybody calls the cops on people that make noise.
totally.
They should call cops on people that are quiet.
Yeah,
I
'cause
haven't
it's
seen that guy
cathartic
in
to
a
let it
week,
out.
man. I wonder what he's up to in there.
It's like I
He
want
got
to live in a
Pornhub
world where Glenn
subscription.
Danzig is like not able to write those lyrics, because if you have to bottle that all up and you're a quiet person, it's gonna rear its head.
It's
and
gonna come out weird.
You gotta
It's
let it
true.
out.
Yep, it's gonna come out.
I'm just saying, statistically, I've been working on like booking shows for 25 years. Heavier, it usually wants to like give you a hug that's all sweaty after the show.
Mhm.
I love
Singer
sweaty
songwriter,
hugs.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Nothing like a moist hug.
Nothing like it. Especially after a pit. I'll never forget the one time that my friend Franny, he came running out of the pit and he just like grabbed my face and laid this big old kiss on me. I was like, whoa, I did not know we were friends like that. But
Sometimes
he
that's
was
how you
caught
find
up in
out.
the moment.
That's how you find out that we're friends
He was
like
caught
that.
up in the
At least
moment.
you know that's real. Right? But like who's asking for the green room and who's asking for their privacy to get in the mood for the show? I mean, it's not the heavy bands.
Yeah. And it's fun to play up there at the Lyric. They had a really good time. I love the guys, but I might be a little partial.
Yeah, I mean, you should be partial though. It's a good business move for everybody all around anyway.
Just to be partial to my own band.
Yeah, but the Lyric is I mean, that's artists, for artists by artists. I mean, I work with the Lyric all the time, anytime that I can, really, because like I know them because they're like us, and some of them are us. Like head of booking Maddie, that's a Scrap Magazine's editor.
Yeah.
So we do have some crossover.
So if you don't know what the Lyric is a theater up here in Fort Collins that plays like all kinds of great indie movies, right?
All the stuff. Yeah, I mean, and they'll do like their runs of Barbie and Taylor Swift too. I mean, they're an all-encompassing entity of art, right? Because they have a lot of live music, right? They sell a lot of local painters' work and photography. So I mean, you go in there and you really do get the full multimedia sense. But isn't that kind of what film is anyway, right? You know, the best film has the best soundtracks and the best scores, and you know, it's the best cinematography is
it's
a piece of that.
multiple levels.
It has to be.
Yeah, it's multiple levels for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like there's no music, and that's probably terrible. But like, there's a couple of them where it's like it's so well done that like you barely hear anything, and then you'll hear like a little ping and Eyes Wide Shut, and you're like, it's not my favorite Kubrick, but it's the one that definitely gets me the jumpiest.
Yeah,
Makes you jump a little bit.
It's a little jumpy.
Yeah, it's the lack of music and then the out-of-tune piano that kicks in once in a while that you're like, wow, that's all it takes for tunes.
Well,
hey, what do we got for tunes coming up?
Yeah, let's listen to some tunes. What do you want to play next?
You know, there's this thing. It's Always Sunny in Tijuana.
You want to play that one?
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that one.
All right, let's do
I was
it.
thinking, see,
Up next
baby.
on Third Ear Radio, we have It's Always Sunny in Tijuana. Lakewood is on fire on Third Ear Radio.
Perfect. You did it perfect. It was perfect. You did it.
Okay,
I'm
my
not surprised at all,
God.
though.
you set the bar too high,
I
boss.
promised myself I wouldn't cry.
No crying. There's no crying in baseball. So yeah, we gotta drag this sucker out and make you people wait. You gotta wait. Up there in YouTube land.
Spoiler alert, it's me in a thong.
Oh God. We are gonna do a metal men's calendar.
That idea we talked about for my shot, I'm into it.
There was a time
Mike's gonna
when
be in
people
it.
would pay money to see me with my shirt off. Now they pay me money when I threaten to take my shirt off.
So
That's
what
good
issue
to
of
know.
Play Dude was that?
Hmm?
Was it Play Dude? Play Girl.
Play Girl.
Play Dude is the
Play
Simpsons.
Dude.
Yeah, play girl.
Play girl. Play dude. Play girl. So yeah. We
Satan,
got some
baby.
cool shit coming up. I got tonight we're gonna announce the winners, right? And then next week we're gonna have It's Always Sunny in Tijuana on. And then the week after that we're gonna have Goat Hill on. And then after that we have Mystery Guest. So
Who's the mystery guest?
Me again.
it's a mystery, but it's
Yeah.
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Is it?
It's
Is it Greg
Christmas.
C?
Christmas show?
That's why you're wearing the Christmas hats,
That's
right?
why I'm wearing the Christmas hat.
That
Oh
you
shit!
guys
I
are
buy
gonna,
my
like,
wife something.
We gotta talk about all the stuff we're giving away, right, to the girls. you're giving away like what? Some gift cards? Is that right? We get some Freakies gift cards.
Yeah.
And of course, we're gonna give them a calendar and a T-shirt from Blast and Scrap.
Yep.
And like, what else are they gonna get? Oh yeah, I forgot. These guys, my friends over at Black Sky Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Every last Sunday of the month, we have that flea market there, the heavy metal flea market.
Mm-hmm. Tell them.
Yeah, so on the 17th, we have that going on. And then they're going to be giving us some gift cards also for the prizes. There's lots of good stuff going on in there.
So you can go and get sloshed at Black Sky, and then you can go and get ripped from some stuff you bought at fucking Freakies. And the next thing you know, you're just all fucked up.
Or you can go get some pizza and then go get tattooed.
Get tattooed, get
if
some
you're
pizza.
Sober, you know, sober people don't smoke, but
I used to get tattooed drunk all the time. I do not know what people are complaining about. So what if they bleed out a little bit? I'm pale and dry anyway. They don't look like shit in 5 years either way.
it works okay for you.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I didn't go anywhere without being drunk. That was impossible. I have no off button, but also I'm physically addicted to alcoholic, so it's happening no matter what. Blackout's coming soon.
I love the song "Wheat Was Burning."
All right, so we're going to come back in after this, and we're going to talk some more shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk a little bit of shit about the freak hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about the freak hole. And I got to talk about the rest of the bands on the show because we only talked about Human Paint.
Okay, so you need to talk about the rest of the band.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 27, 26, 25, oh, fuck's sake, 24.
Oh my God. The pressure is unreal.
It's overwhelming. Okay, going. Satan, baby.
Hello. This is Howling Blue. Metal Mondays for Metal Maidens. And that was Mike from Blast and Scrap. Right now, we're going to talk to Bobby a little bit about Freakies and all the stuff we got going on there. What's going on at Freakies, Bobby?
Oh, man, it's a Freakies experience is going on at Freakies. I tell you what, man, we're the best in Colorado for smoking accessories, tattoos, piercings, and all kinds of lifestyle accoutrements, man. I mean, if you got something weird going on, we got something to assist you. That's the spot, you know what I mean? So dig it, man. Freakies, we're going to be giving some gift cards for the Metal Maidens calendar show, and they're going to be and they came down and did a big photo shoot down at Freakies with the Enigma.
We did, and that there's a photo from the shoot in the in the calendar. Yeah, but we can't reveal.
We're not going to show it yet. We're not going to show it.
I'm going to show you guys.
Yeah. But the people on the radio aren't going to be able to see it anyway. But the people on the YouTube channel are.
There's the Freakies picture.
What's our YouTube channel?
It's on residentrockstar.com and hit the YouTube button. Go to the live feed. There's the Freakies photo.
So get dialed into Resident Rockstar and you can see what we look like. I definitely have a face for radio. But you can dial in and you can watch us do this.
We're going to reveal all this stuff tonight.
And we talk about other stuff off the mic when the music's playing. We talk about other stuff that you can't catch unless you're watching the YouTube channel.
True.
You see the cusses.
The cusses.
And you can comment and talk back to us.
Yeah, you can tell us
stuff. If we're paying
stuff.
attention up there.
You can tell us stuff.
And this time we do take the muss around. On the air, no mussing around.
No mussing around.
But here,
no muss.
All mussing around.
Lots of mussing around on the YouTube channel. So anyway, man, Freakies is pairing up with the Metal Maidens, and we're going to be a part of the prize spectrum that is going to be going on at the Crypt, and that's going to be happening on the 5th. On
Yeah,
the 5th.
January 5th.
January 5th, man. It's going to be happening. And the girls are going to be competing to be number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 1 is the Iron Maiden of the Year. Number 2 is Metal Maiden of the Year. And number 3, Maiden of the Year. And they're going to be competing with right there at the crypt, man. It's going to be live. It's going to be groovy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That picture in the shop is sweet, right?
Yeah, she's lovely.
She ain't Miss B Maiden.
She's gonna compete for the crown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
13
cool.
lucky girls.
I'm gonna try to be there and vote. That's for sure, man.
I'll be there to vote. I'll be there to rally the crowd too.
Should we talk about how the voting works?
Right.
Yeah, tell them how the voting works.
All right. So on January 5th at the Crypt in Denver, you have to rally people to come down and support you to get into the calendar. And the way it works is we sell tickets for $10. Every $10 you spend with us on a calendar or a t-shirt or any piece of merchandise, you get a voting ticket, and you can then write the number of your contestant on it and put it into the ballot box. And whoever has the most votes at the end of the night will win the crown and the title and the sash and all the other wonderful things.
Sash?
Yeah. No,
I'll compete.
Yeah,
no botany
sash.
artistry makes it, and it's so cool.
I'll compete because I want a sash.
You would look really cute in a sash and a crown.
You know?
I feel like we should get sashes just for talking about this in the radio. It's
Absolutely.
number 1 at vocalizing something that they're not themselves competing in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Oh,
The
you guys
sash.
are wearing the Santa hats because you are.
I want to see a
bringing
sash
the
though.
gifts.
I want to have a fuzzy sash.
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna try and make this happen for Mike.
It's true. Actually, I could probably just convert this
There you
one
go.
into a
Yeah,
sash.
it's sort of sashy, isn't it? There you go. He's sashing it. Sashing.
Yeah.
So this year we are going to donate a portion of the proceeds to 2 wonderful charities, Blast and Scrap
Hi.
and Alternatives to Violence. And I chose these 2 charities here in Northern Colorado because that's where I came from, and that's where I started, and that's where I learned about metal, and that's where I had all my first metal shows.
Good place for
And
that.
Mike and Blast and Scrap are supporting the very thing that kept me alive as a teenager. And I want to continue to keep that alive, and we want to bridge the gap between Denver and Wyoming.
Yeah.
And keep metal happening and keep music happening across the Front Range and as far out as we can get.
You know, it's the most consumed art form, like by and large, for a reason, right? But like, you know, what are those reasons? Like articulated, there's something about it that's like a driving force, right? That's
Right.
like some sort of I can hang on to this, even though it's just sound. It's vibrational. And before I speak like this
No
guy's voice
crying.
sounds, right? I won't get too hippy dippy about it, but at the end of the day, it's a communal bringing that's keeping us all together. And it kept me alive for, still kind of does, but kept me alive at my worst. So
Art and music saves lives.
yeah, community.
Yeah.
The statistics show addiction rates go down, education, employment goes up. I mean, all the things that like keep people attracted and alone. I mean, that's why we don't charge hard ticket prices for 99% of our shows. This is for an outside fundraiser. No one turned away from live events. You need access to other things, the things that bring people together. Otherwise, what? You're going to be home and depressed that you don't have the things, and you're going to climb yourself out of that with bootstraps. There's people even thinking at that point.
Yeah.
Bootstraps.
Pull yourself up. by
Also,
your
it's a great folk
bootstraps.
punk band, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
The bootstraps, but like sarcastically.
Clever
Yeah.
play on words.
How do you
see
do
what you- I
like
see
comma
what you did.
sarcastically?
I see what
I
you did
see
there.
what you
Yeah.
did there.
I see
Yeah.
what you did there. So yeah, that's why we decided we started right here where we started with 2 charities that are very near and dear to my heart. And if you have followed me for a long time, then you know why we picked Alternatives to Violence. And we have a pretty strong following down here in Northern Colorado, all the way up into Wyoming. We've had Girls in Wyoming since 2016, and we have 4 or 5 members still here in the Loveland and Fort Collins area. Then we have several members in Longmont, and it just keeps going, Fort Lupton and all the way up to Colorado Springs. And now we've got members all over the country. What did I say earlier? Wyoming, Arizona,
Oregon,
Oregon,
Yeah.
Florida,
Florida. Yeah.
and
Next year, New Jersey.
Jersey, baby.
Yeah, I
We're
got
coming
you.
for
Which
you,
exit?
Jersey.
That's
I
the
got you.
question.
They
I'm
might
not-
even have a
I'm not
sick
from
medicine.
South Jersey. It's a South Jersey.
Which
Jersey,
exit over
Jersey,
there?
hit us up
I am
and let
from
us know.
I'm from the land where how far away from Manhattan do you live? That's
Oh.
my
Okay.
the shoulder. If New Jersey's a woman.
The shoulder.
A nap. That's what people.
The shoulder.
So that's how it works.
I'm
You have
here.
to show up to the show. If you win, if you get in the calendar, you then have to show up to the show on January 5th at the Crypt. We have girls who fly in for this. I heard that Killer K is flying in from Arizona to be there, and also so that she can go-go dance for Mind Incision on the following Friday.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or no, wait, she's not. She's selling merchandise, and Hellcat and Danny are go-go dancing. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
I was up for that job.
The go-go dancing position?
Yeah, but they beat me out. Yeah, they look better than I do. Yeah.
In the outfit?
Yeah. Well,
you were too busy later, and they were go, right?
Yeah. I'm a very later kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be at the Bluebird Theater on the following Friday after our show. So we're gonna be plugging that on the radio show as well.
So
But,
go get them. It's like I'll get to it later.
I think
Yeah, I'll just stay here. You go get them. I'll just
you're
stay
still
here.
on the go-go dad jokes over
Well,
there.
I mean, go going later. I had to think of at least a part 2. I don't know. You don't let bad jokes die. You
Lord.
tell a worse pun.
the dad
in
jokes
response
are
to your
thick
own.
tonight.
First of all, they're not dad jokes. They're Funkle jokes. I'm not dad. I'm Uncle Michael, but Funko Michael. I'm fun.
Uncle Michael.
And then 10 years is because I got the funk, and you gotta have that funk. And then when the eye roll is so strong of teenagehood, that's when I become a terrible influence of an uncle.
Let's
just with
talk,
like noisy things for the parents.
I'm that guy too.
Let's talk
man.
a little bit
it's
more
important.
about the bands that are gonna play. So we got Human Paint. We're gonna play them next.
I know those dudes.
Or no, actually, we're gonna play Humanity next, then Human Paint. You
Mhm.
interviewed David at the.
I don't know humanity. I'm excited. I always like to hear the news.
He was very
Yeah.
groovy. Very groovy.
I think up next we're gonna listen to Humanity, and they are also a Denver band. Thanks for sending me your MP3, guys. I really dig it.
What is it? The Risen Damned.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, this is some really cool shit. So we're gonna play Humanity, the Risen Damned next on Third Ear Radio.
Stay on the mic till you hit the button.
Sorry, my brain wasn't thinking fast enough. Oh wait, this is yours. You maybe keep that.
Yeah, this is mine. I'll be like, hey there, hi there, ho there. Let me tell you a little story about what's going on at the Crypt on the 5th.
We got 9 people watching us now.
Hey, people.
Hi.
Oh, I see people,
Is
man.
there comments?
Can't waste for
Garrett.
the release party.
Sup, homies?
He just
Oh, I
Preach,
see
Mike.
Nikki.
Bobby just said ICP. I see people.
I see people.
I see people.
We're handing out flyers.
Oh yeah, Garrett and Lily Kinks are out handing out flyers and putting posters up for the show all over
Nice.
Denver right now instead of being on the air with us.
Nice. Well done, you guys. The
Good job.
posters, and this is the poster.
There's the poster right there.
Being put
Woo!
up. Being put up as we speak.
All over. That's what the street team does, folks.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty cold out too. Like they're hitting it hard. Garrett worked all
It's
day.
unfriendly out there.
They're
It's
doing,
unfriendly
they're
out
doing
there.
that doobie, you know?
Yeah.
Taking it to the streets.
Brutals.
Oh, sorry.
Do we get hearts? I think. Do we get a heart?
I would totally
Some hearts. There's a heart
I
right
don't
there.
know what
Dude,
that
Death Metal Doobie Brothers would be
means.
Says
awesome.
Garrett said, "Preach, Mike.
Preach, Mike.
Yeah, take it.
Preach."
You gotta doobie like you be, you know? Like
So
he
what
be.
else do we got to do here? Here's my last song, "Blackened Lust" by Bleed the Vein.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to play on January 20th, so I got to talk about that too.
So what do we got? We got 40.
I got tickets to that show. I got tickets for January 20th
40,
with Dragoria,
44,
Human Paint,
50.
Bleed the Vein, and
53,
Dystopioid.
And Dragoria band, they got a
59.
real nasty lead guitar player.
All right,
he
so
does this when he's playing, so let's say he's like
Ron.
chewing on the electric current.
I fucking love Ron. Oh, sorry.
all right,
Oh, wait, we're on
so
there.
Yeah, fuck.
We're on that air.
we've got exactly enough music to
Exactly.
go right to the top of the hour if we just let it play. We're not going to do that. We're going to come back in more shit because it's how we do this show.
Yeah.
So do I need to cut one of these?
We're going to drop one. Yeah, we're probably
right.
going to. We're going to drop one. Pick one.
This one here.
Honey Bunches of Death. Okay.
Bye. Bye. Sorry, Honey Bunches of Death. They're going to be on They're gonna be on next month. Next month I got Dragoria, I got Mind Incision, I got Dystopioid, and I got Space Corpse, and I think I got Honey Bunches in there somewhere. We got a local band every Monday.
Is Dragoria drag queens?
No, but they should be. You hear that, guys?
Yeah.
They should be. Oh, we got a comment.
Oh,
Jen. Hi, Jen. I love you, Jen.
is this thing on? Tap, tap,
Tap, tap, tap. Yes, Jen, we see you. You're with us. You're with us, my love. So Jen is a retired Air Force, lives in Colorado Springs, and she's been with the club for how many years now, Jen? 16? 17? 16? See if she sees. Oh, hi, Amy. That's me. How many years you been with the club, Jen?
Since 2007.
Yep, there you go. The OG right there.
Long ago.
She retired from the military and she's still in the club.
Nice.
She's tough. She does fitness competitions and turbo kickboxing. Who else is on there? We got 8 viewers now. I got a thumbs up. Shit's getting hot.
8 viewers. What did we say wrong?
I
Look,
don't
look,
know.
come back. I can do better. I promise.
I think Garrett left to go hang up more flyers.
I look at my phone for 1 second. They're like, that's it.
Paige is on there.
There's a
Hi,
kid.
Paige. Hi, Paige. I love you. Paige is in Fort Lupton. How many years have you been with us, Paige?
What's up in Fort Lupton besides Paige?
Just Paige.
All right. I'd go visit them.
Paige is almost a vet, I think. She's almost to her 10-year mark with the group. So she's getting there.
All right. So not a veterinarian.
We're back to 9.
All right. See you later.
Yeah.
I keep my word. So what do you need me to support you? A nice dinner once a week? See a movie once in a while? I can be a good partner, I promise.
Okay, you ready?
I'm not much in the department of cleaning,
You ready
but
to go out because
I will talk shit all day, every day.
So in here somewhere?
So that makes
Yeah,
it
like
work.
right there.
Hit pause.
No, yeah, hit, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So yeah, I think next we're going to play Goat Hill Massacre War Party.
Look out.
Here it comes. There's a big old long tail in this song. Where? All right. That was Humanity, the Risen Damned from Denver, Colorado. What's up, guys? This is Methylene Blue, and you're listening to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens, and I'm here with my friend and kind of my boss now, right? Bobby.
God help us all.
Bobby Black.
Well, dig it, man. You're gonna be rocking this thing out. I'm not gonna be here much longer for you because you've got this down. It's gonna be
Thanks,
happening.
Bobby.
It's gonna be your thing. And the other thing that's happening that you guys may or may not know about is that she's learning how to tattoo.
Oh shit! You
At
just
my
threw me
shop.
under the bus.
Really?
Yeah.
True.
You need a pincushion?
She's
Yeah.
working.
You coming down?
She's
I got a lot
working
of
with
pincushion
the
tattoos.
infamous Enigma, a very groovy friend of ours that she's going to be working with. So
It's true.
I'm your boss across the board.
Right.
2
Well,
times.
because what about this? Well, let's talk about this gig here that we're doing
Mhm.
right now. This 30-year radio gig.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this, Bobby. This is your gig.
Well, about 3 years ago, a business partner of mine, Becky Summers, who I was on the radio with 30 years ago in Hawaii, got together and we decided that we would come up with a classic rock radio station that bent the norm and expanded the envelope. And that's what we're doing now, like with this Monday Metal thing that we do. And it's never going to be happening on any other classic rock station in the history of radio.
It's exclusive.
Exclusive over here. You want to do it? You got to come over here to do it. All right. Yeah. So what do we got, man? What's coming up? Oh, it's those dudes from Human Paint, man. I know that.
Yeah.
Dude, man.
Up next, we got Human Paint.
Yeah.
Their self-titled single.
Right. And it's called Human Paint on 30-year radio.
So I got a question. How did you become exclusive? Because I'm still inclusive, but I can't seem to get rid of that monkey on my back, you know?
No, you're still inclusive.
Yeah,
You're
I'm still inclusive.
strumming on the clue.
It's like
Is that your introvert and your extrovert and they're arguing?
I mean, that does sound like
That's my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out. Yes, I do want to go out. No, I don't want to go
I was
out.
gonna Mitch Hedberg. Like, I'm starting to think, like, do we even need refried beans? Maybe we should just try refried. Maybe that's good enough.
What, did we get more comments?
Paige Van Moss.
Somebody make another comment. I can't see the rest of Paige's comment. Yeah, there you go. What's up, Jason? Yep, you're about 9 years. You're right, Paige. You're probably going to be almost 10. What do you got?
Guar versus Time. What is that?
Oh, the Guar guys gave me that. That is their board game.
Guar's got a board game?
I haven't opened it because I kind of...
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You want to keep it as
but
a
yeah,
collector.
they gave me all that stuff there. The Guar board game and the print and then the certificate of slavery and I think that's a door thing up there that says fuck off. My friend Matt McGuire, I think, drew that one up there and that one on the bottom.
Reason alone to want to stay alive for a long period of time is I want to be like 90 and see how many incarnations that Guar is still going with. Because I mean, it's like the dream, right? That like they just keep up.
Guar will
like
never
150 years from now, is like just still Guar's going. Yeah,
Guar will never
right
die.
off the story.
And, maybe I'll get one of the guys on the radio at some point. You never know.
Yeah, like 75 years from now is like the second best Guar of all time. It's just like it's happening that way.
That picture of our bro Ash right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Ash.
I auditioned for Burn Notice, and I auditioned in front of Bruce Campbell and Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek.
That's awesome. We did Bruce Fest last year. We got to watch Army of Darkness with them.
I got to.
It was sick.
I got to audition in front of that guy.
That's
and
awesome.
so when I left, I played it cool while I was in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was Jonathan Frakes for fucking Halloween, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Jen says, I guess I'm the cougar. You're not the only one, Jen. Haven't you heard 40's the new 20?
What a perfect 3-season run Ash versus the Evil Dead was. I mean, I wish they had
Paige Prada, we know who you are.
To wrap up everything that they didn't get to wrap up, but still, 3 super
pretty
solid
cool.
seasons.
What do you girls like best about being in the Metal Maidens? Let's see if they heard that. You guys have been in the group a long time, 10 years and 16 years or something like that. So what's your favorite part? We'll see if they answer us. Give them a second. The lag.
The lag.
Yeah, I love Bruce Campbell, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
has some Coen Brothers work too.
Well, I played it cool in the audition. I didn't blow.
He didn't go out and just rub his chin off the bat.
But I bailed, and when I bailed, I called everybody I know, all the horror freaks.
Yeah.
I just talked to our hero Ash. All the sci-fi freaks, I just spent the time with number one. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just what's
they
that?
Say?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. Oh, that's what Lily said. Camaraderie.
Like-minded ladies interacting with like-minded ladies.
And Paige says, Maisie says, hi, Auntie Amy.
Aww.
Hi, Maisie, baby. I'm a godmom and a grandma a couple times over.
I'm a grandma.
Garrett's over here speaking for Lily. What's Garrett think? Why are you hanging around, buddy? You just helping the team or what?
So my little cousin, when he was 6 years old, in grammar school, I'm to high school, he's like, oh, great. Hey, you'd love this. I just started a band. It's 6. I'm like, God, yeah, right. What's your band called? He goes, well, we decided on Go Awesome Grandmas, and we go by GAG for short. I was like, that kid is related to me.
Nice.
Go Awesome Grandmas.
Yeah.
I'm an awesome grandma.
Go Awesome Grandmas.
Legit.
Which is kind of Go Gadget, you know?
We got a minute left, and then we're gonna talk about
Go Awesome Grandma some more.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Bleed the Vein. They got almost a 4-minute long tune. We're gonna play Bleed the Vein again. They were on last week, and they're gonna play January 20th at the Moxie Theater in Greeley with Dragoria, Human Paint, and Dystopioid. All of those bands are gonna be on the show on a Monday.
We might not get both those tunes. You never know. Because
War
was that 6?
War Party is a Goat Hill Massacre, and that's a
7.
3-minute tune.
7 minutes, and we've got 9 minutes left.
See, that you just can't play whatever you want. You can just aim for the shortest ones without doing the recon.
Right?
Grind metal only now.
I was worried I wouldn't have enough local bands to play tonight without giving away like our whole catalog for the next couple of interviews. But we made it. We're making it. Are you guys ready to find out who made it in the calendar? I bet you're dying.
Taking it to the street.
Taking it to the street.
See, even on the metal show.
Yeah, so let's
get them doing the
let's
duties.
do this.
Michael McDonald is
Let's do this.
Well, there's
Let's
nobody
put
like
this one
like
up
that.
here because it's longer,
Okay,
and we may end up squashing this one.
that's fine because I'm gonna have them on this in a couple weeks. So
Okay.
the Goat Hill folks are super accommodating. I love those guys.
Get ready to go in. Oops.
Are you breaking shit over there?
Fucking tearing this place up.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Burped on the air. How embarrassing.
Keep going.
All right. This is Metal Monday with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. And that was Human Paint.
I love those guys, man.
I know, they're like your new favorite. Huh?
I was in a band with that dude in the 70s, man. I love that guy.
I don't think he was even alive in the 70s.
I know, man. He's a young
No, he was. He was a young buck though. He's young and eating paint chips.
Yeah, he was Human Paint chips.
Human Paint chips.
Yeah,
oh
that's what
my
happens.
God.
That's
There's
what
new album cover art coming out of that one.
Yeah, man. That's what did my generation in, was eating paint chips.
Paint chips.
Yeah, you and Van Gogh, right?
Yeah, man.
There's lead in the paint.
That's the theory, right? The paint process. Yeah. Well, that being a genius that soaked in the lead paint because
all right, so
you're too
What
smart.
do you guys think about this calendar yet?
I think the calendar is amazing.
It's amazing.
I think I've got the list here of all the winners, and we're going to tell you in just a minute. But first, we got a little bit more music. But then we're going to come back. We're going to give up the goodies, man. We're going to tell you who
That's
did
right.
what.
And also, we're going to talk about the calendar contest or the calendar show where you need to show up to vote
Mm-hmm.
for who's going to win first, second, and third place. The
And I'll
crown,
be
the
there.
sash, and all the glory.
The sash.
Which
I
way
want a
you going?
sash. Can I have a sash?
Amber Bobby wants a sash.
I want a sash.
I would take
Amber
a sash.
Nightmare.
I'll be
Calling
disappointed if
Amber
one of us
Nightmare.
gets the sash and everyone doesn't.
Yeah.
Amber
Also,
Nightmare.
if Van Gogh sent his ear to his significant other, like the ex, right? What do you think it was? Like, I promise I'm listening.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
Right?
I mean,
That was the
That's the
original
sick joke, right?
active listener.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was like being told so many times you never listen.
Oh,
Just was flipping
that's
out
a
a
good
little bit.
hypothesis.
I mean, look, brilliance. A human being that's pushed over the line by something that makes you insane, lead paint, right? Or
Right.
too many psychedelics, Sid Barrett, right? Get it go in some interesting directions. That's an interesting way of doing it.
You're creeping me out, man.
Well, you know.
I think we only have a few minutes left.
All
Should
right.
we?
Sorry, I'm creeping you out. Are we gonna put on anything about blood and guts and stalking?
Yeah, we
Metal
will.
show.
We're going to put on
I'm
some
getting too
groovy
weird over
stuff
here.
here in just a second. And on 30-year radio, win in 3, 2, 1.
Goat Hill Massacre War Party.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Blackened Lust by Bleed the Vein.
All right, so we're going to dump this.
So they're totally different bands. I apologize. I fucked up. YouTube land.
Hey, everybody in YouTube land, shit happens. It's okay.
You guys ready to see this calendar? Oh, it's only going to take like 2 minutes to read off the names.
I live tweeted it all an
How
hour
much
ago,
time
so it's
do we
fine.
have?
You
We
just
got
go
3 minutes.
check the
That's
Blast and
good.
Scrap Twitter.
8.
We don't have one.
Coming up next, Tim Gray.
Tim McGray.
Tim Gray. We got a Bobby Black, Methylene Blue, and Tim Gray. We're like a whole bruise.
It wasn't me.
The yellow part of the bruise.
I don't like yellow.
Purple.
Yellow.
Purple.
Well, I like purple because it's
Purple,
like that.
man.
It's that perfect blend, and
Third eye shot. Bro.
and all things considered.
Mike
so,
Magenta.
It's kind of nice though.
What about
Magenta
mauve?
Mike.
Well, see, I think that
Mike.
purple is well, let's see here, Bushy Blackmore. So
Hmm?
yeah, Bobby
What do we
Black
got going on
and
up
all
here?
that.
Oh boy, there's all kinds.
Oh,
of
Jen's
people
talking about her new album. Garrett says he really enjoys hanging with like-minded people who enjoy music as much as I do. Good job, Garrett. You're like the poster child for the metal men right there. Oh yeah, we have a boy club. Garrett's like the only member that shows up all the time. I'm just kidding. You're there
things
too.
considered, I'm not a real man.
Nikki's
so
there too. I know you're listening, Nikki. We're up to 10 people watching.
I used to love ordering mojitos with like Chambord at bars just to watch like tough dudes call me not a real man.
Are you guys ready to make these girls
Pinky
super
out.
happy?
By the way, that's the new term for like getting down, like partying, right? Like we're gonna get fucked up and we're going pinkies out tonight.
No, pinkies out. Yeah, man. Pinkies
getting
out.
down.
Pinkies out. All right, we got 1 minute, and then that'll give us 4 minutes to talk, and that'll be fine. We've done more than
those of you that are listening on the YouTube. If you get on 30 Year Radio, Tim has a metal show after us. I think Jen, you and Travis would probably dig Tim's metal show. You should check it out.
It's pretty metal, man.
Yep.
Tim Gray, Metal Mayhem. It's a 2-hour show right after mine. 30yearradio.com. Go check it out.
Or get the app.
Yeah, there's an app.
30 Year Radio app.
Do you want to help develop my app?
No, but I know the people that can.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, get ready.
Did you
Here
get
we
the
go.
Rick and Morty?
Here we go.
The brick and mortar? The brick and morty?
Pause it.
This
Like
first?
it. Oh, that made my ears bleed.
Hey, look, I'm
That was
live.
intense. Hey, check it out, man. It's time, boys and girls. It's time for the thing you've all been waiting for, man. We are going to announce the winners of the Metal Maidens calendar. That's right, man. I've got them all right here. I've got 13 winners all told, man. We're going to start with number 13. That's Jules the Ghoul. At 12, we've got Jaded Jen. 11, we've got Daisy. Coming in at 10, Metal Witch. Lola Stone at 9. Number 8, Ash. Number 7, Lily Kinks. 6, Paige Prada. How about Hellcat at number 5 or Domina at number 4? Stella Void, number 3. Spitfire, number 2. And number 1 was Killer K. Now you got to get dialed into the online portion of the show where they're going to be happening at the Crypt in Denver on January 5th. What they're going to do is they're going to compete for the first, second, and third place. First place is Iron Maiden of the Year. Second place is Metal Maiden of the Year. Third place is Maiden of the Year. And so they're all going to be competing. You're going to have to come down and vote, hang out, and groove, man. So here's the thing. Now, if you ain't got nothing going on the 4th, you need to get ready, get dialed in, fasten your seatbelts, hide all pets, use a number 2 pencil, and take small bites because you have to have your tickets ready. It's going to be a tour that you're never going to forget. It's going to be happening at the Crypt in Denver, and it's going to be on January 5th. So get down there and vote for your favorite Maiden. Help them win, because this is what we do at 30 Year Radio. Next coming up, man, is my brother Tim. Stay tuned because he's going to be bringing Metal Mayhem, and it's going to keep the metal flowing right here on 30 Year Radio. Whoa, whoa.
Thank you, Bobby.
All right. Thank you, Amy. And thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Bobby.
It's been a hoot.
Congratulations,
Blackmore.
girls.
It's been a hoot, man. It's been
Talking
too
about
much
smoke
fun.
in the water, you know what I'm saying?
This is going to be my last show with you, man, because it's your maiden voyage starting next week, man.
Woo.
All right.
All right, man. So
When's
here
my
comes
maiden voyage?
here comes my brother Tim.
I want to be a metal maiden.
You could be a metal man.
Yeah, I don't want to be a man.
Let's see what the girls said.
Grown-ups are overrated.
He is a metal man. Girl, he's on the website. He's like the OG.
Me?
Congratulations.
We did it.
We'll see you guys all on January 5th at the Crypt.
It was nice to meet you. I'll see you in person that day.
I'll be posting later all the pictures in the calendar. It's
Me and
already
Bobby
put
gonna be
together.
toasting later.
Toasting.
Yeah, what is this toast
Congratulations.
for? This will be the toast.
Yeah, right.
All right. I
Go
don't
check
smoke
out
weed anymore.
Freakies and
Yeah, I
Blast
know
and
that.
Scrap.
Thank you. If you want a person shirt,
Signing out. Boop. Boop.
All right, so we took that all the way to the